Join me today, friends, on the channel while I show you how to make a lemon lush dessert. It's no bake, it's quick, it's easy, just in time for those summer barbecues. Coming up next. Hello friends, welcome back. So today I'm going to make a lemon lush. Now this is a no-bake dessert. It's really just using ingredients that are already mostly prepared, so it'll be a real quick and easy dessert to make. You could totally make it from scratch, but I'm not going to do that. I want to show you how you can get something done fairly simply and fairly quick for those summertime barbecues and those church potlucks. So, all right, let's get started. And if you're new, my name's Andrea, and this is Dessert First. What started with is our crust. Now, every recipe that I've seen for a lemon lush always has either a cookie or a shortbread crust, and then they'll always add pecans either in it, in between the layers, or on the top. To me, the pecans don't really do anything for the dessert when you use them in that way. So what I'm going to use is a pecan sandy cookie, which is a shortbread cookie with pecans already in it, and we're going to use this as our crust. So just like if you're using a graham cracker crust or another cookie type crust, it's the same concept. We're just putting our pecans in the crust instead of on it. So I have already busted up all of our cookies. I used an 11-ounce package of the pecan sandies, and then I've got about 2.5 to 3 tablespoons of melted butter here. Now, if you have a food processor, you could have put all of your cookies in there. I just put them in a Ziploc bag and then used a really heavy rolling pin to smash them up. So we're just going to add our melted butter, and that comes out to 2 cups of the cookie crumble. So in case your package of cookies is larger than 11 ounces. So, all right, so we're just going to mix this up. And then I have an 8x8 baking dish here. So we're just going to pour this in. And I'm just going to use a bowl just to kind of smash it down. You don't really have to have it come up on the sides, but that's what it wants to do, so we're going to let it happen. Okay. Now I'm just going to put this in the oven. It's at 350 degrees, and I'm going to leave it in there for probably about 20 minutes or so. We just want it to kind of become a solid piece. You could totally do it this way, but your crust is going to just be more of a crumble. So, right. So our crust baked for about 20 minutes, and then I let it cool on the counter for about 20 minutes, and then I just popped it in the refrigerator just to finish cooling it down all the way. So you don't want to put your filling in there when it's still warm, or your filling will just melt. So in this bowl, I'm going to add 8 ounces of room temperature cream cheese. And you can just set this out on the counter, you know, the morning of, or maybe even the night before you're going to make it. It doesn't take that long to get to room temperature. So it's just going to depend on what time of year you're going to make this and how warm it is in your house. So, and then we're going to add 1 cup of powdered sugar. We're just going to mix this in. I like to have these no-bake desserts, especially for the summertime, because when it's hot, the last thing you want to do is to be baking and warming up your house. So they're nice just to have on hand to take, especially to those last-minute functions. So, all right. There we go. Now we're just going to add this to our crust. Just going to smooth this out. There we go. For our lemon layer, so I've got a pack of instant lemon pudding mix. We're going to add there. And then I've got 1.5 cup of whole milk. And then we are going to add 4 ounces or 1/2 cup of sour cream. Now I've also, because even though this tastes lemony, it just doesn't have that brightness of fresh lemon. So I have zested 1 lemon. So we're just going to add the zest of 1 lemon in here. And then we're just going to squeeze the juice of 1/2 of a lemon, just to give it a little bit. There we go. And then we are going to add our lemon layer. There we go. And then to top it off, we are going to add just some whipped topping. And you can add just as much of this as you want. So we're just going to add the entire container. Now you could make your own whipped topping if you wanted to, but you can see how quick and easy that is to make. So, and then this just needs to sit in the fridge for several hours just so it can completely cool down. But if you've got a barbecue to go to, you could throw this together the night before or even the morning before, and then it'll be ready to serve by the time you get there and everyone's ready to eat. So now you could take some of your leftover crushed cookies without the butter in it and sprinkle it on top, but I would wait to do this until you're ready to serve it. Otherwise they'll get kind of mushy because they'll pull that moisture. So anyway, there is a very quick lemon dessert. Pretty much no bake except for that crust, but you could also put that into your toaster oven to toast it if you wanted to. And like I said before, you don't have to toast it. So anyway, there you go. If you like this recipe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like it, share it, leave me a comment, and I hope you have a fabulous summer. Till next time.